that foreign show. We'll be seeing you. We'll be seeing you every Friday here at TFS. That foreign show. We'll be seeing you on that foreign show. We'll be seeing you. We'll be seeing you every Friday here at TFS. That foreign show. We'll be seeing you on that foreign show. We'll be seeing you. We'll be seeing you every Friday here at TFS. That foreign show. We'll be seeing you on that foreign show. We'll be seeing you. We'll be seeing you every Friday here at TFS. That foreign show. We'll be seeing you on that foreign show. We'll be seeing you. We'll be seeing you every Friday here at TFS. That foreign show. We'll be seeing you on that foreign show. We'll be seeing you. We'll be seeing you every Friday here at TFS. That foreign show. We'll be seeing you on that foreign show. We'll be seeing you. We'll be seeing you every Friday here at TFS. That foreign show. That foreign show. We'll be seeing you on that foreign on that foreign show. We'll be seeing you. We'll be seeing you every Friday here at TFS. That foreign show. We'll be seeing you on that foreign show. We'll be seeing you. We'll be seeing you every Friday here at TFS. That foreign show. We'll be seeing you on that foreign show. We'll be seeing you. We'll be seeing you every Friday here at TFS. That foreign show. We'll be seeing you on that foreign show. We'll be seeing you. We'll be seeing you every Friday here at TFS. That foreign show. We'll be seeing you on that foreign show. We'll be seeing you. We'll be seeing you every Friday here at TFS. That foreign show. That foreign show. We'll be seeing.
ADR Networks presenta Las opiniones expresadas en este programa son responsabilidad exclusiva de quienes las emiten y no representan necesariamente el pensamiento o alguna posición oficial de este medio de comunicación. ADR Networks presenta.
This is Celestine Angel.
And I'm Isaac Crouch.
And this is...
Foreign Show!
On the foreign show.
What's up? What's up?
What's up, people, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, people everywhere? Welcome to That Foreign Show. I'm Isaac Rakesh.
I'm Celestine Angel, and we are here on ADR Networks, activating your senses. So we are going to talk about our song release today.
Yep. Yes, y'all.
Yes, our song. Actually, it's the remix of our very first production. Is out today. And,
you can go check it out. It's how would you describe it? It's kind of a remix, kind of sped up, you know.
So okay, you can hear it right now.
Yeah. Let us know what you guys think. It's kind of different. Different from the first one, I mean. And yeah, it's behind this song. you know, and what are the things that we kind of put into the song. I Am the Money.
Yeah, like it's out everywhere right now. It's a sped up version of the previous song, also remixed to be a bit dancier. So if you can hear, there are elements of like dance hall. It's actually one of the main inspirations, with our own twist. Definitely hip hop, because yeah, that's our roots. And then also some Afrobeats. It's an urban, like a full urban song.
Yes, I am the money. Say I as you, the black sheep color, bigger the indigo blue.
Hope you're enjoying the song.
Yes, yes. So you guys can go check it out.
So you type I am the money, there will be the old version, and there if you put pumped edition, it's this one. And like we are going to do a dance campaign soon, so listen to it, see what ideas you have for dance, and we'll let you know the details when it's up.
Yeah, we'll be announcing everything in the coming week.
Yeah, and we appreciate all dance styles.
Yes.
We just want freedom of movement. That's what we're after with our productions. It's really to inspire people to move. Like we do feel that dance is what keeps you alive, and if you're not dancing, you're like missing out on like full expression of who you are. So our music is to inspire that.
Pumped edition, I Am the Money. You can check it out on Spotify, iTunes, everywhere. Let us know what you guys think also. You know, we want to hear what you guys think. And yes, that is the track that you guys can check out.
Yeah. So okay, tell you a little bit about this song. It's called I Am the Money, because it's like us connecting to claiming our self-worth, our self-love, accepting who we are completely, and then really understanding that all along we are the shiz. So like, because you know, people tend to look back and then they start to regret all the things that they could have done better, all the people that like they didn't live up to their expectations or stuff like that, you know. And but there is so much to be said for like just surviving, just going through tough times and still being who you are, you know, because you're your unique self. There's no one else like you.
Yes, and to connect with that more and appreciate yourself more naturally, you know. If you want to do that like as a process in itself, it's a kind of activity. But even without doing that, just going about your day, but in a kind of state of appreciation, is really affirming to yourself that you are the money, you know.
Yeah, it is like a mantra. It's a self-affirmation. It's basically like really looking at yourself in the eye and saying that you are everything. You know, there is nothing that you have to change to. You know, like this is not not saying not to grow, because growth is consistent, but it's like all like as you grow, you just keep on claiming that you are everything. So
yeah,
it's an expansion basically.
That kind of happens on its own, you know, right? Mm-hmm. It's like when you have this as a kind of a almost like a compass, you know, just heading in that direction of trying to be the better you, you know, and actually listening to yourself and watching yourself, and you know, being kind of conscious about the way you do things. That's going to get you in the right place.
Yeah, and it's all about this journey of the healthy ego, basically. Like once you get rid of the ego, it's time to come back and get it all, and say like, I can do it. I can get anything I want. I can live my dreams, all that. So our guests today, the topic that we have for today is living the dream. So we have Gabo and Whitney, and I think Gabo is already online. Let's get him
It's a
on.
perfect segue to our guest. Hey, brother.
Hello,
Call themselves the
guys.
Sunwaves. What's up, guys? What's up? Welcome,
How are
welcome.
you?
Looking so cool, people, with your sunglasses and all. This is the Sunwaves look, right?
Nice, nice. Digging it, y'all.
That's it.
Yeah.
How are you guys? How
How are
you guys
you?
been?
Nice to see you guys. How are
Yeah,
you?
it's
you
been
guys
a
been?
while.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yes.
for sure. It's been a while. You guys been busy, we've been seeing what you guys are doing and as artists and what you're doing every day and the stuff that you're putting out, and
Yeah.
maybe let's get into that. Why don't you tell the people a bit about your story, who you guys are, where you're from, and yeah.
Oh my God. Well, yes. Do you want to start, baby? Or do I start with you?
Yeah, it's kind of cool that you're actually looking down, like
I think
when
Whitney
you're when
is.
you're when,
Oh yeah, that's
like,
right.
because she's below you and you're like,
It's
hey.
kind of fun. Yeah. I think
Yo.
Whitney was jammed. The video was jammed a while. Okay.
Okay, okay, okay. Well, nice to see you guys again. And well, I will start. Uh, do you hear me?
Yeah, we hear you.
Yes, we hear you.
Can you guys hear us
Okay, okay,
fine?
okay. Super perfect. Okay. Well, we come from Venezuela. We are living in Mexico. We arrived Mexico City 7 years ago, and it has been an interesting journey. Pretty interesting because at the beginning I came alone here. Whitney came 6 months later, and always has been like. Uh, Making the music works as a living form because it's in my spirit, is in my way of being. I start my music career here like 1 year after I came in the beginning, because I started working in a pizza place. I really made after that time that I was working there, I made some friends, and then the music started happening. I started giving guitar classes and. Knowing people and start playing in places and always like trying to make music, as I said before, work as a way of living because of my passion, because it's my passion, my life, my heart is with that. And I mean, I could say, I could go deeply on that, but well, I let talk Whitney too, and she can, of course, say her point of view.
Right. Whitney, I'm sorry. Your mic is very soft.
Uh, can you check which microphone are you using on the computer? Can you check the microphone options, please? Or maybe you can come closer to the.
No, we don't hear you at all now. Can you
Yeah.
try?
Now there's no sound.
I think we. Can you talk, please, baby?
Okay.
Yes,
Now
we can hear you. It's just soft. Maybe like you click on your settings and check your
Si puedes, amor, revisa las opciones que tienes de micrófono, en el micrófono. O sea, el problema no son los audífonos, el problema es el micrófono que pudieras estar usando.
Okay, so you
Entonces,
on
si
your
puedes,
settings you go
revisa las
to
opciones.
audio
Sí, pero no
and there
mutes
is
el
a
micrófono, no. Ok.
so settings audio and then the mic. Maybe we change it to what you're using, then it will work.
Okay, why don't you try say something? See if we can hear.
Sorry, guys.
Hey, no problem. We could hear you that time.
Okay, as Whitney does this, let's maybe chat a bit with Gabo. Like, actually, we are very we find this topic very interesting because like the topic of living the dream. So the dream is music, it's art, right? And I mean, we are also doing that. So we find this a very cool topic to chat about. So like, how do you feel as
Do you hear me?
foreigners in Mexico? Oh,
Yes.
Whitney, are you back?
Can you say something again?
Yeah, I'm back. Do you hear
Can
me?
you say something?
Yes.
Yeah, we can
Yes,
hear
We can
you.
hear you.
Okay.
I think it's a little bit better, not very loud. So when Whitney talks, maybe we keep more quiet.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Sure.
Okay.
Okay, go ahead, Whitney.
Okay. Well, guys, the reason we moved to Mexico was the political situation in our country. And we've been living here in Mexico for 8 years now. And we came to illusion and a big trip, no? And personally, I want to talk by my musical style and main influences have been in new metal, thrash metal, post-punk, electronic music, gothic, new wave, and 80s music.
Wow, got you. All right.
And that's the genre for the Sunwaves, right?
Yeah.
Yes, this is
I managed.
mostly what Sorry, baby.
Yeah, we managed to fuse all these influences, this fusion of electronic music, dark wave, and rock, and a bit of industrial. We actually played with many sounds and textures, and the Gabo is our producer and the genius behind of the Soundwaves, and
Yeah.
he want to talk about this journey like producer and musician in Mexico.
Yeah, I mean, we know how good Gabo is. We have heard his stuff, and like I have them like saved on my Spotify as well. Yeah, and but like always, it's been more to like maybe like hip hop, soul, that kind of style like that we have seen you. We haven't heard your industrial stuff.
Yeah.
So yeah,
Can you tell
let's
us
talk a bit about it. Yeah.
A bit about that. How did you get into this style of music, or was it popular? I don't know, when you were getting influence, at a younger age.
Well, do I talk first? You want to talk
Yeah.
first, baby?
You-
Okay, perfect. Well, I always have been fan of a lot of music, plenty of different genres, different styles. So the Soundwaves is the opportunity to explore this one because I really like electronic music too. I really like what is happening with the dark wave thing, with the experimental electronic music, and that Soundwave. That's what Soundwave is. It's a great opportunity to explore that. Oh my God,
Yeah, I know.
como que se cayó, ¿verdad?
You didn't tell him we're back?
Hmm?
Hello,
Hello.
Hmm? Not reading us.
hola, hola.
Hola.
Cannot.
Message this here. I say we're already in.
Do you hear us, guys? Hello, hello.
Hello.
Hey guys, sorry
Sorry
about
about
that.
that.
Yes, we had some
Okay.
technical difficulties.
Okay, what was happening just
Please.
now?
Yes, Gabo was actually just telling us, starting to tell us a bit about the
Right, about his
influence.
music, right? Yeah.
You say you were in front of a lot of music, so you had a lot of exposure to all kinds of music, right?
Hmm.
Yes. I've been always big fan of different genres of music, and the Sunwaves has the opportunity, represents the opportunity to explore this electronic thing, this dark wave thing, and diverse electronic music that we're exploring. Uh, we recently released our first single, which is Endangered. And this is one of those aspects that we want to explore at electronic music. And I must say,
Mm.
Whitney is a pretty creative person. He's like an amazing musician that now is exploring music, how is creating music. And I really love work with her because she has plenty of good ideas of what is happening in, for example, Endangered. And really soon we are going to release our second single, and you will see the difference between them. So it's electronic music, but pretty experimental. Will be an interesting journey. You will see. You
Cool,
will see,
So
cool.
Gladys.
I definitely want to know more about what Whitney is doing in the project. Like I remember before, I was asking you guys like, are you gonna do something together? And then you were saying like, oh no, Whitney's not doing music. But then right now, like I mean, that's why this is fun because it's like Whitney is now doing music. And so what do you do in this project?
Yeah,
Production?
no, the production is Gabo, and I'm doing the composition, and together we're doing the composition. And at the same time, the Soundwaves also brings an artistic concept with a retrofuturistic post-punk dark wave aesthetic, and I'm doing the aesthetic to the project and composition with Gabo, but the production is only Gabo. The technical aspects, the mastering, and all these engineering aspects is Gabo behind that, and
Mm-hmm.
I only doing the composition and maybe some ideas, but Gabo is the only on the production.
Right.
I mean,
Okay. So yes,
sorry,
Gabo.
sorry. I just should add to that maybe she has amazing musical idea that she sings, for example, or she said,
Mm.
Gabo, do you hear this texture here? I think would fit incredibly great here. And I said, okay, super cool. And so I have to an opportunity to design a sound, to create
Yeah.
an atmosphere, to then because in I just said to her, we have to start doing something because I know that you are pretty
Yeah,
creative. I would like to have the opportunity of doing this with somebody, and with you having the opportunity to explore your own musicality too. I mean,
Mm.
yeah,
I always say this to her. So
yeah.
this is what is
Gabo,
happening right now. It's like
yeah. Gabo encouraged me
that's
to
it.
start. Yeah, Gabo encouraged me to start composing and to
Mm,
develop this musical side of me, and that's
mm,
how the Songwaves came about. And the result is a big formula with
Mm-hmm.
different textures and influence. And what I said before, um, new wave, electronic music, gothic, 80s music, uh, many,
80s
many,
music.
many
Okay.
sounds. Yeah,
I mean, definitely, it's a good thing to have like somebody to throw ideas back and forth with, and to listen to stuff together and just like click,
Yeah,
like,
for
yeah,
sure. No?
this one
Yeah.
works, this one, that kind of thing. So
yeah,
it's wonderful to have that. Yeah, and can you guys tell us a little bit about what Endangered is about?
yeah. I think the message of Endangered is encourage reflection on climate change. Our message is one of rebellion as a protest for a better world.
Mm.
Mm. Okay.
Yes,
Okay.
mostly of the time it's like that. In that song, yeah, it's like um, uh, an interpretation of or an opportunity to say a brief word, but just as clear as possible about the nature, about what is going on right now with the nature.
Yeah, we feel that, man.
Yeah,
Take a stand. Right. Stand for something. Yeah. That's powerful. And how do you how do you guys add your like for example with endangered? Can you tell us a bit about like the visuals, like what's some of the inspiration from there? Because if you go onto your Instagram page, you can actually see that you guys have kind of this silhouette, this kind of style. Can you tell us a bit about that?
yeah. Like I said before, the song is as an artistic concept with a retrofuturistic, post-punk, dark wave aesthetic. The visuals and
Mm-hmm.
all these art, um, we work together to find our art, but at the same time, I think I have the solid notion about the concept, artistic for the song wave. In this case, we want to play like retrofuturistic, post-punk, and the new wave and the colors and purple. And I think it's necessary to find um, a space to create this art, and Gabo and I create this art together.
That's amazing. We
Yes.
wanna get a bit more into that also, how you guys actually work together, because of course there's two of you, so there's two creative forces, coming together. So how is it that when you, like, for example, maybe you can tell us how you get the inspiration even to make the song, where does it come from, or do you have a daily routine, like how, is it fixed or flowy, how do you guys do your thing?
Well, it comes from different sources. Let's say that sometimes a sound, sometimes a philosophy, sometimes reflection about something about what we're seeing in our world. It comes from different sources, and
Mm.
according to that, we translate it to music. To we try to how would sound. For example, we ask ourselves how would sound talking about something, so talking about this, talking about that. I mean, everything is an interpretation. Is not a is not trying to, of course, write an absolute reality. It's just our interpretation of our thoughts, of our um, uh, analysis about the subject that we're talking about now. Right? Thinking about nature. We are thinking about that, and how would like to us express that, express talking about that throughout this music, which mostly of the time, yes, will have this power, will have this, and at the same time, we try to make it groovy. We try to make it like let's enjoy it.
Yeah.
Let's explore different scenarios to transcend a little bit the message inside of music. I mean, probably we are exploring of that way, but yeah, it's
And
like that.
do
It comes from different sources.
well, from what we've worked, I mean, we've worked with you before, and we've seen you, with your other projects and everything. How now when you guys do these songs, are you visualizing it for a particular type of set? Like a electronic set in a club. For example, is that kind of
The,
your
the kind of audience
yeah, the
that
kind
you
of audience?
are
Yeah.
going for, right? Yeah.
Yeah.
Kind of.
Yeah.
Kind
Mm.
of, because we know that maybe we are walking through an interesting path in which, yeah, we want to dance, we want to make it groovy, we want to make it enjoyable, but we want to say it on our own words how it is for us, how it works for us. And but yeah, when we think about it, yeah, we want to, if it works for a dance club or something, would be great, because part of this life we want to include that in our music. Part of this life is enjoy it. It's about joy. It's about
Yeah.
enjoy what is going on. And even if you want to say something that is not so friendly, even not friendly, you can groove it. It's like trying to maintain that, to make it interesting. And of course, a dance club would be a great place to put some waves music. Ah,
Hey guys, we're back.
Sorry about that. I don't know what's happening today.
Can you hear us?
Yeah.
yes, yes, yes. Do you hear us?
Yes.
Cool.
Yeah. Like I definitely want to like ask like is your intention to keep it instrumental all the way, or are you going to add vocals? What is your plan with the future songs?
We're definitely gone at vocals. Yeah.
Yeah.
Right
We
now
actually
there are
we
vocals.
actually make vocals and lyric and sing together. And this is a, I don't know, I think it's not my mm, solid experience singing, but at the same time, I'm exploring sounds effects and voice effects with
Mm.
Gabo,
Exactly.
and yeah, and
Yeah, for
We,
Gabo,
sure.
yeah,
we will
we sing
we
together.
we already have vocals there, but in
Hmm.
a pretty experimental way. We want to
Yeah,
keep it like that. We want to
Mm.
I
keep
see.
that experimental way of adding vocals. Yeah, and the next releases will have some vocals, and there is one which will have our vocals soon. So yeah, we always want to add that in an experimental way, I think.
Right. I mean, I heard endangered, and I thought I heard some vocals, but yeah, it was
Yeah,
like
like a
effects kind of style. So.
then like
Yes.
effects in like certain parts. Yeah, that's yeah.
Mhm.
Yeah, I
Yeah,
want to
yeah,
ask you guys
like
also.
like robotic things.
Yeah.
Yeah, exactly.
So I mean, cause like I don't really listen to much dark wave and all that. And I'm not sure what kind of vocals will be suitable for that. So it's interesting to know. Yeah.
Yeah.
We neither. We are just exploring that. It's a great opportunity to explore that because
Yeah, to be
in the beginning,
experimental.
in the creative process, in the beginning, we create a track, an instrumental track,
Yeah.
and then we say, "Hey, do we add something here?" And we create a space for that because but at the in the beginning probably is not our main idea. We just want to
Yeah.
explore the textures, the sound, the music, and after that we see if a vocal works or not. But yeah, mostly of the time if we use vocals we will make it in an experimental way, I think.
That's cool, man. So let me ask you guys, what is the inspiration behind Sunwaves? Like, what did you guys mean when you used that word, or how did you come with that?
Yeah. I think the song waves found um, behind. Sorry, Gabo answered that because
She
Yes,
passed
yes,
that
yes,
one,
yes,
man. She
okay.
passed that one to you.
no,
Yes, yes, yes.
I mean the journey hasn't been easy, but
Uh
at the
huh.
same time, as I said before, Gabo encouraged me. You need to make music. You are good. You listen to music a lot, and at the same time, is my motivation to do the song, create
Uh huh.
something by my essence, and Gabo understand perfectly that. And I also uh, work in my art with the outfits and this all this inspiration to the new wave, retrofuturistic, robots and technology because I love that. And uh, the
Right.
inspirations
In that.
yeah came with the necessity to work together and doing something together. And the Sunwaves is that is our baby.
Right.
Yes. This idea has been here for years, but for example, if I answer your question in my words, is like, of course, we choose a subject, and during this stage of the band, because we are doing this today, but we don't know tomorrow. So
Mhm.
we choose this subject, but the deep motivations, of course, is creating, is create. I think
Yeah,
that move us a lot is because we know, as you know, probably you both guys, it's about to express ourselves. It's about, of course, doing something. Try to doing something good for for anyone who listens
yeah,
it and feels like a good thing to hear because the people that could hear this could connect and enjoy it. But at the same time, it's like about express ourselves, having the opportunity of creating something,
yeah,
putting something here, put our soul on that, and for the future, for now, for the present, for the for the ages.
Yes, for sure.
Right. And like, how do you feel that like your influences, also from your environments, like being in Venezuela and now being in Mexico, like how do you think that has influenced your work with the Sunwaves?
Has been a deep motivation creating music, and um, like an immigrant gives you a lot of experiences that can be pretty. beautiful as hard at the same time. So
Yeah.
the music is like a way of express that in no and the music, o sea, I mean, being like
I mean, I mean,
foreigner, yes,
yeah, being an immigrant is a challenge. It's not easy to arrive in a new country with no contacts or connections and grow for scratch. You know, it's a slow
Word, yeah.
process of personal growth.
It's yeah.
Sometimes, yeah, sometimes we cry, sometimes we laugh, but it's definitely very rewarding. I make music now has been therapeutic for me. And in fact, this project together was born out of the need to connect artistically. And
Mm.
this is my opinion to make music like therapy.
yes,
And
So,
it is
Whitney,
like
what about oh, I mean,
yeah,
just
sorry,
what
sorry,
about
sorry.
like yourself? Can you tell us about your other stuff that you used to do other than music? You know, like, um, or has it always been music for you as well, Whitney?
Well, I don't dedicate myself to music 100% because I study in Venezuela accounting, and this not have to do to music. I don't do music in the past in Venezuela, but at the same time, I always been close to music. Gabo is musician to professional
Or you kind of
musician.
froze there?
Yeah, and I'm
Uh huh.
always mm, stay by side him. And as I said before, I don't dedicate myself to music 100%. And this project born to necessity to create something together. And this is the moment, and I think the Gabo have the time at the same time to create music with me, and I am this trip with him.
wait, I think it would be cool to know some of the growths that you have um, uh, and felt like throughout this time as immigrants and also as musicians.
Hmm.
Could you share
Yes,
some of like personal growths?
Yeah, we
yes,
kind of
of
have that
course.
segment in
Yeah,
on our shows where we kind of go into that, you know?
Yeah, because this podcast is about how to live meaningfully as foreigners in Mexico. You know,
Yeah.
because I really think Mexico's pretty magical, and it it's like it instigates you to grow, and yeah.
yeah.
Pretty
I
much,
think that
pretty much.
I think that like immigrant, you need to be resilient and focus on the positive aspect of the country. And I think Mexico has been very good to us. And music has been a therapy. It's helped me to connect with artistic side of and relax. And well, my advice to people who are pursuing their dreams far from home is don't give up. Learn to rest, but don't give up. The first time something doesn't turn out the way you want, it doesn't mean you should give up.
Being
Yeah,
Mm.
that's
being
very good
being
advice.
being an immigrant allows you to understand ourselves more, pretty more, and we have the capability of discovering our potential, our true potential, because when you change your when you are out of your safe zone of your house, of your culture, of your country, of you have the opportunity of discover that so many things that you think that you are and so many things that you assume that it is how it should be, they are not,
Yeah,
they are just exist in your place, maybe just in your culture, maybe just in your environment, but outside of that could be pretty different. So we we can become wherever we want to be. We have the opportunity to discover that we are really just sometimes in a little box, and when you're outside, you discover that there is no box. Even you invent your own box. You create your own way of living. Of course, we are under a system. We are under, and we can talk about that another moment. But I think one of the most beautiful things that really happen is you discover your capabilities. You discover ourselves, how capable you can be as a person. Really.
Right. And I'm also interested to know about the Venezuelan community here in Mexico. Like, is this a big community? How are you guys all like connected? How is it?
Yeah.
Because for us Singaporeans, like I think in Mexico City, 7 of us. That's it. Like seriously.
Yeah.
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 You want to talk, baby?
Yeah, in Mexico, Mexico have a big community of Venezuelans, but at the same time, I don't know what happened with this community. The Venezuelans are persons a little reserved with our friends, and maybe we know others Venezuelans, but at the same time, is a small circle. We don't have
Mm.
a very close with these persons,
Mm.
but at the same time, I think when you go to the new country, it's for knowing new people. It's for learn about this culture and new food and in the culture in general that the new country.
We
I
know a
think,
couple.
yeah,
What?
We
Gabo
know
again?
what. Sorry, we know a couple of Venezuelans, but maybe we don't have a community. We are not part of one a big community. Even
Mm.
when there are plenty Venezuelans over there, maybe it's not so much to be as a great community because
Mm.
this city is pretty big. I mean, 30 million people here. Wow, it's like a
Yeah.
little country, Mexico City. It's
Yeah.
so
Yeah.
maybe there are pretty much a plenty Venezuelans, but maybe it's not enough to be a big community. Maybe
Right.
I just say it in my experience.
Well, I was just thinking about that because, like, in general, like one of the support systems that like a foreigner can have when they come to another country is to find their communities, and to get some support from there, somebody to bring them around, that kind of thing. So I
That's
was wondering.
interesting. Yeah, very
Yeah.
interesting that you say Venezuelans are kind of reserved, so they're not really looking to actually get into big.
Maybe there's so many Venezuelans that that's also the thing that
That could be
counters
like,
here.
yeah, they could be doing
Yeah,
something.
because if there's like a small group, everybody would just be like a group.
Yeah.
But
we,
there's
we,
so
we,
many.
we have our small group too. I
Yeah,
mean,
I'm
I
sure.
think that's the way. I think that's the way it works. So we have a couple of friends, really close friends, really cool people, really
That you
super
trust
Yeah,
and
for
that you
sure.
like, yeah.
and we trust and everything. And we are open to know other ones, but probably in the future, probably when it
Yeah.
happens.
Yeah, no, totally get
It's
it.
like that. I think we were not get used to that as a culture probably in the past. Through
Mm.
yeah,
the things can be difficult, so maybe we don't know how to face that when we are out of our country. I mean, as a culture, maybe I don't know. I'm trying to explain
Hmm.
something, but I don't know.
Well, could be right, and we for us we're interested in things like that also, cause every person that we talk to or something is like it's almost like, especially as artists, right? We represent not just ourselves but the people who consume our art, you know. And I want to find out from you guys, of course,
Yes.
going to a new
Sorry, I
country.
lost you a little bit. Can you repeat this one? Can you repeat?
Sure. I said I just want to ask you guys about
Yeah.
your this process of going to a new place, being an artist, and also in a way running your art, because it's like a business also, right? To run, to do your shows and to have
Yes.
all the kind of stuff. Can you tell us a bit about what you have learned over the years, and maybe give some advice or tips for people who are looking at you guys who are doing your thing,
Yeah, this is nicely to close off because we only have 5 minutes left. So you guys take the floor.
Yeah.
Okay, okay,
Yes.
okay. I think the Gabo have more experience in this trip, in this journey being musicians. And Gabo, what do you think about your trip about this?
My point of view of this, well, let me think about the question a little bit. Can you repeat the question
Because
a little bit again, please?
Okay, I
because
can. Uh-huh.
because as I said before, I don't dedicate myself to music when I came to Mexico. I work in other areas like administrative areas, and I don't do music 100%.
Yes, Whitney, actually,
So
that was what gave me the idea for the question, because you have
uh-huh.
your accounting background, you have
Yeah,
Kind of
your
like the business organizations and stuff like,
organization,
yeah.
and
yeah,
we have also
I
seen you guys run events. So, and now
uh-huh.
you're working together. So it must be challenging, right, to have so many parts working together. And what do you guys how do you guys go about doing it, like what advice do you have
Yeah,
for, yeah.
Yeah, we talk the positive things about the administration, and we take the positive things about being an artist and exploring the music and exploring the sound and exploring, and we try to mix it. Of course, as a professional musician, I can say, of course, we are trying to make this work. We are thinking, we are trying to create our own structure to make it work. We are doing
Mm.
music that we wanna. That could allow us to live up, with it, with that, with this
yeah,
thing. And of course,
and
we think about the different aspects that are on it, like how it sounds, which is the concept, the visual concept, the audio concept. Well, I enjoy doing that because I think it's a beautiful art to explore. Think about what you're doing and make it work. How it could be cool, which would be the best way of doing it. So, an advice that I could give is please think about that and to each artist, because it's beautiful to
yeah,
explore the music, and I think it's beautiful to explore how to make it work in this society, in this world, which is the message, but how can you make it as a way of living, and those
Yeah.
aspects.
Yes.
I know it could be difficult. I know it could be difficult, but we are pretty capable as a human beings. We are pretty capable as a person. So
yeah,
don't let not be closed about the idea of make it work, of make
Make it
it
work.
a way
yeah,
of living, of make it a, even, I don't know if the word is correct, but making a good product, for example.
yeah. I think another advice that I can say, it's always necessary to find a space to create art. No matter what art you do, like painting or dance or music, but the immigrants forget this part, and I think the immigrant need to do something create in this journey, because it's therapy is
Mm.
like,
Always everything is
yeah,
motivated
yeah,
for that, in order to express ourselves. The
mhm,
deep motivation should be, please be free of create, try
yeah,
to explore yourself and create and do, and bring an opportunity of know of your about yourself to other people throughout this
yeah,
experience of music.
Yeah, I think we can talk about this for a really long time. Actually,
Yeah,
like
it's
we
very
can
interesting.
discuss the ins and outs, the business of the music, and also the philosophy of art and stuff like that.
Yes.
Like, yeah, so we
Yeah.
should meet soon, guys.
Yes, let's do that. And,
Yeah.
yeah, those
For sure. It would be a
very good
pleasure.
points you guys are. Yeah, it'd be a pleasure for us too. And the things that
Very
you guys
much
are
for
saying
it.
now also, making it happen, and just like kind of visualize what you want to do and make it happen, right? And it's not going to be easy, but just go ahead and do it.
Yeah.
Okay, thank you
It's
so
always.
much.
Thank you.
Yes,
Thank
Gabo?
you for the invitation. It's about just. It's better start and doing it than think about that the whole life and don't do anything. It's
Yeah.
like
Yeah,
it's
so
our
true.
And the
moment.
focus,
This is
yeah, and the
brief.
focus.
Let's make it happen. Like that.
Yeah, and focus on the
Yes.
positive
Word.
aspects of the new country.
Yes. Okay, that's really, really good
Thank
advice,
you very
guys.
much for the invitation.
Sunwaves.
Thank you,
Thank
guys.
you guys
Thank you
for
so
coming on the
much.
show.
Thank you
So
so
check
much.
out the Sunwaves
Thank you very much.
with their new single at the Endangered on Spotify and all the platforms. So I'm Celestine
Yeah.
Angel,
I'm Isaac Rakesh.
and we have the Sunwaves with us, and we are signing out,
Peace.
activating your center.
Thank you to all who joined us here on That Foreign Show. It's been awesome. I'm Celestine Angel.
And I'm Isaac Crouch, and we'll see you next Friday. Have a great weekend, y'all.
Show.